Tournament trends here in the Big Ten baseball tournament. It's been the visitors equal the victors. 12-2, the visiting team with the record here. Ohio State, third 7 or 8 seed to reach the final in the last 4 seasons. Continuing trend of parity in this conference. And the Husker offense, 8.5 runs per game coming into the tournament. 1 today as Joe Acker steps in and fouls it back against the screen for strike 1. Andrew Magno came on in relief for the 2nd time today. Not in this game, that would be illegal. But he pitched earlier today in Ohio State's win over Minnesota to get to this game. The 0-1, high for a ball, 1-1 the count. It'll be Acker, Gomez at the top of the order. Mojo Hagee for the Huskers in the 7th, down a run. And out hit 6-2 in this ballgame. And Acker into center field. And the leadoff man is aboard. And for Nebraska, that is news. That's the first time today that the leadoff man has reached.
Darren Erstad talked about that and said that they could get somebody on, they could start doing a few things to move them over. Just always happened with 2 outs up to this point. It's a solid single on a fastball. I think the Husker bench liked it.
Obi Gomez squares to bunt. He's got 3 sacrifices this year, and Magno misses up for ball 1. Not a surprise to see this as Colby Gomez checks out his play card. The bunt probably still on.
He's going to want to bunt it down the first base line and force the first baseman.
Yes, he does. Offered at that one. That's 1-1.
Hole in this instance to come in and field the ball. Darren Erstad flashing in the number signs, and then each player has a card where they look at the code, what those numbers mean, and the play that's put on.
Gomez squaring early. And the bunt is foul. Now it's 1-2.
Magno knows this is a bunt situation, so what he's doing is elevating that fastball, because that's hard to bunt a fastball up without popping it up. Look where this pitch is. It's in the upper part of the zone. The barrel gets under the ball.
Now the freshman down 1 ball, 2 strikes. Stays alive, still 1-2. Terrific crowd on hand today. Just an outstanding turnout on this 81-degree day in Omaha, Nebraska. The 1-2 pitch. 2-2. Nerves of steel to take those pitches with 2 strikes. Mojo Hagee waiting on deck. He's got a hit in 3 trips today. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, that's it.
Ball 3. Let's replay that comment about nerves of steel. Here comes the crowd again. Gomez has fouled off a couple of good pitches from Magno.
Magno trying to spot that fastball. But Gomez spoils it.
Another foul ball.
But now we're seeing more of those disciplined at bats, fouling tough pitches off. Hitters working themselves back into counts.
9th pitch of the at-bat here. And Gomez draws the walk. Wow. Couldn't get the sacrifice down, and Magno loses him after a pitched battle.
That must be high.
Magno not thrilled with that call. See the reaction.
Yeah,
where is that?
Dingler did. Want to know where that call was, too?
That pitch, yeah. Who's going to be leading the charge? Angelo Altavilla. So now you've got 2 on. Nobody out. Mojo Hagee in his career with 10 sacrifices, only 1 this year. He had 7 a year ago. He's also hit into 10 double plays in his career. Squares to bunt, pushes it up the third baseline, and a good one. The only play to first. Make it 11 career sacrifices for Mojo Hagee.
Well, this is executed well by Mojo Hagee. You want to bunt the ball down third with runners at first and second. That forces Irwin to come in to field it. And by doing so, it moves the runners up.
Packers at third, Gomez at second, and Cam Chick at the plate. Scott, the infield is back for the Buckeyes. If Chick puts it on the ground up the middle, this game's going to be tied up.
Anywhere but the corners. You're a Husker hitter.
0-1. 0-2. Of course, Andrew Magno's thinking something very different. He's thinking about a strikeout.
Definitely, yes. You see him reach back for more. He can throw it in the mid-90s. He'll work 91, 92, and when he needs a little extra, he's got that breaking ball to go with it.
2 on, 1 out. Time is called. Nobody's got a hit against Magno in this tournament with runners on. Hitters are 0 for 6. One ball, 2 strikes. Husker offense starting to get it going. 4 base runners in the first 5 innings. 6 in the last 2. But can they cash in with a run? Down 2-1. All the way into the seats. What an atmosphere. What a day. What a game. Two and two. Strike 3. Magno. Beautiful breaking ball. And Chick frozen at the plate for the second out.
Chick looking for a fastball. Magno comes with a breaking ball, high arching one at that. That starts off the plate, that comes back to break right down the middle. It's a big strikeout in a big situation for the Buckeye left-hander.
Not sure Chick liked the call. But there's 2 gone, and it's up to Polensky. And he takes strike 1. Aaron Polensky trying to deliver with 2 out. And he's down 2 strikes. Andrew Magno is 1 strike away. Polensky, slow roller, left side, charging. Irwin throws off balance to first. Got him. Darren Erstad out of the dugout immediately. He wants to look at that, and he's going to use one of his challenges just to be sure. Probably not a bad use of a challenge here. You've got 2 of them as a coach. if he's ruled safe, you got a tie game.
That was a heck of a play by Irwin. Slow roller, he charges and throws, and a great stretch by Pohl. Question is, does the ball get there first, and does Pohl hold the bag?
Boy, that's close.
That is close, and keep in mind, in a review, it's got to be indisputable evidence. The call on the field matters a great deal. And if you don't see enough to overturn what was called on the field, and the call on the field was out.
Boy, it's close. It really comes down to whether or not the middle part of his foot got to the bag first. I mean, you're parsing this out now frame by frame. It's going to be hard to overturn that, I think, Scott.
That's what I'm saying. This is so close, though. If he's ruled safe on the field, it would be hard to overturn that.
Agreed. Review at 90 seconds and counting. Interestingly enough, on the play, Colby Gomez went back to second base. So he never advanced with 2 out on the play. So if there's an overturn, it's a tie game, but Gomez isn't at third.
It's rather unusual.
He started going to third, but when he saw DeCenzo, or rather Nick Irwin field, he backed up and went back to second base. So if there's an overturn, it's